Welcome back. This is the 90th segment of Making Sense for 7 minutes, and it is the 20th segment out of 25 where we are taking a hard look at evil and suffering. Now, here is what I maintain. A person's worldview, that is, how they think the universe actually operates, what they believe about reality, will determine largely what they conclude concerning the issues that arise out of the reality of evil and suffering, and how they will respond, react, and cope when impacted themselves by the evil and the suffering in their own lives. Also, at the very heart of why I am a follower of Jesus is because I'm convinced that the worldview presented in the Bible, with its theological assertions, its historical assertions, as well as its personal assertions, is absolutely, objectively, and independent of what anyone might think about it, true. And I've discovered in my own search and research and examination, aside from my own personal relationship with Jesus, that the biblical worldview provides a far more cohesive and comprehensive understanding of the world in which we live, including those components of evil and suffering. Far more comprehensive and cohesive than any other worldview that is out there, which shouldn't be surprising since it's true and the others aren't. Now, you can begin to get a good solid handle on what the biblical worldview actually is when you see that it can be constructed around 4 key events in history, best itemized, if you will, as creation, corruption, redemption, and restoration. And these 4 unfold like this. Creation. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning, God created this world in which we live, and it was good. However, corruption took place. What is referred to usually as the fall. When humans decided to rebel against the authority of God and turn their back on his love for them, the fall took place, the most catastrophic event in all of history. And when that happened, the disease of sin entered the world, the corruption, the contamination, which is sin, resulting in symptoms of sins such as lying, cheating, stealing, etc. But not only that, the entire created order was disrupted, so that you not only have the symptoms of evil, lying, cheating, stealing, but you also have the suffering that comes with disease and death, catastrophes. However, since the fall, God has been moving toward, number 3, redemption of his fallen world, to seek and to save that which is lost. And the culmination of his movement toward us for redemption is found in the life, the death, and the physical bodily resurrection of Jesus, who is in fact God incarnate. Redemption. And then restoration, which will be the final restoration when Jesus comes back and sets everything straight. So, here we have the historical context in which the realities of evil and suffering reside. But these 4 give us a skeleton upon which much more information and understanding can be fleshed out, if you will. Information which, if applied to our lives, will not simply enable us to survive, but to thrive in this world which is racked with evil and suffering. And these are going to be well worth exploring how that fleshes out. So, thanks, y'all.